So tonight I have like a little dinner. I'm gonna start with the e.l.f. Power Grip. I don't know if this is like a date. I don't really feel like it is. I feel like it's more like a business, friendship type thing. We are going to a restaurant that's like on the water, but it is Sunday night, so I feel like it's a little bit more casual. I'm gonna go for like, I'm not going full glam. I feel like this is more like a low-key type dinner. I do want to look nice though, so I'm just gonna go with like my normal everyday base and then maybe do a little bit more eyes and kind of a neutral lip. So Superstay, I've been loving this product. If you have not tried it yet, you have to. It's literally just like skin. It's a 24-hour skin tint, but it does act as a foundation. I absolutely love it. So anyways, this dinner, I was invited to go, and at first I said no. I said no a few times. And because I'm trying to break old habits, I took a look at my schedule and I was like, all right, you know what? Let's just go. Let's just do it. This person and I have had really good conversations over the past few days. I think he's going through something. I just went through something. I think there's a lot of relatability there. And not only that, as far as like a business standpoint, we both have similar interests there. And I think I have a lot to learn from this person and vice versa. Either way, we enjoy the conversation, so that's like equally yoked on both ends. And I think we're just getting to know each other a little bit better. We have known each other for some time, but not well at all. And if anything comes from it, I hope just like a mutual business friendship. And where I'm at now, I'm really am looking to expand my friend group, not so much get a romantic interest. That's really like the furthest thing from what I want right now. And this person did just go through a breakup or like a separation. I think it's a little bit more serious than that, so I don't think they're at all ready to date either. So that's why I'm not really considering this a date. I think it's more just like two people who want to spend more time together, if that makes sense, or get to know each other, or just enjoy a meal together and like have good conversation, which is actually really nice. You know, I normally feel pretty pressured in these types of situations, which is why I typically say no to dates. I just feel like men have such expectation from women, and I'm just not interested. But I don't feel like that's the situation here. I feel like it's just dinner. I don't think there's more to it than that. So anyways, I'm gonna go in with the Natasha Denona concealer. These so incredible if you have not tried them. I have YP5 and YN6. I think today I'm gonna go YN6. And you see the doe foot? It has like a little hole through it, which spreads the product really evenly. Typically on a Sunday evening, I would be going to the gym, going to the beach, sticking with my normal routine. So I think it's nice for me to like break out of my norm and do something I typically would not do. My daughter is with her dad until tomorrow morning. I pick her up from school. Oh, I burned myself. You see that? And I spent the whole day filming. Typically I would film on Saturday, but I was a day behind because she did not go to her dad's on Friday. So Saturday I spent as like my relaxed day. I literally just kind of laid around. I napped. I watched TV. I just like had that lazy day, which I love. I love being lazy. As productive as I am and as routine as I am, I think it's really important to give yourself rest. Today, even though I didn't feel like it, I got up and I got ready and I started filming and I did a bunch of batch content. And I think for me, it's like so important to stick with that because YouTube is something that I really believe I will be successful at. And although the growth has been slow, I feel like I have been impacting people even in a minor way, and that's meaningful to me and it's meaningful to the people that have reached out. So it is something that I'm going to continue, and like it does take a big effort. Not only to like film, but to get ready, to set up the lighting, to make sure the background looks cute, more than like filming, to edit the videos and upload, everything like that. Like it does take a really big effort. So I do consider it like a job. As fun as it is, like I really do enjoy the production of it. It's something I feel like I'm in my own little TV studio and I absolutely love that feeling. And I love doing my makeup every day. It's like helping me come back to myself. But it is a lot of work, you know, and sometimes I don't feel like doing it, but I still do. And that's the discipline. I feel like that is the difference that makes people get to the next level, because you're not always motivated to do something. Of course, everyone wants the end product, but it's really in the journey that you find yourself and you really come face to face with who you are as a person, and you're faced with challenges, self-discipline, and really learn things about yourself that you would never have the opportunity to face. So I love it. Anyways, I've been filming all day. I've done like many makeup looks today, and I thought I'm gonna start over. I have like an hour and a half to get ready, and I'm just gonna film this little get ready with me for dinner and do my normal get ready with me type content that I post on Instagram where I like get dressed, and just have like a really easy casual Sunday dinner. I am not going to drink. It does not serve me or my body. I don't even know if I'll have a mocktail. Maybe I'll just have water. I'm not sure about that yet. I'm just adding a little bit of the YP5 to brighten up just a little bit more. I have been really focused on my actual business, my cleaning business, looking to bring in new clients and grow my business, because that is something that is definitely on my checklist for this year's accomplishments. And we are doing that. We are currently gaining new clients, and now we're at the point where I need to hire someone new, which for me, that has been the hardest aspect of owning a business, is like finding good help and hiring. My process previously was a little lackadaisical because I would hire people based off like vibes or like a good feeling. And so far that's like really bit me in the ass and has not worked out. It's like half the time it does, half the time it doesn't, because there are shitty people out there. But the girls that I currently have on are incredible. They've been with me for some time. This is the Huda Beauty Peach Pie, and I just love them so much. And like with bringing on other girls is opportunity for them to move up and make more money in like a more managerial leader type position. So I'm really happy about that as far as my business, like moving in an upward spiral. This is the Baked and Balanced Brighten from Laura Mercier in Sand. I've kind of just been experimenting with new like setting powders, and yeah. So tonight's dinner is super casual, and I'm gonna like set the expectation that I'm really not interested in a romantic endeavor. It's not that I'm closing the door to it, it's just personally I'm not ready for it. And I also feel like this person is there. I think they'll respect me in that way, but I am open to having like a mutually beneficial friendship, like purely friendship, and someone to like bounce ideas off of, and just that person to discuss business with and like grow with. So I'm just gonna go really light for tonight. I'm really not trying to do anything crazy. I have this Pat McGrath palette, which is absolutely gorgeous. This is called Mothership. Look at that. Gorgeous. I did get this off Ipsy, but I know right now these are like on clearance at CVS for I think like $20, which is crazy because it's over $100 for this palette. I mean, look at the packaging. It's extremely heavy, and Pat McGrath is known for her artistry. Even look at the beveled mirror. It's just so beautiful. So I'm just gonna do like a light wash of color and a little shading. Nothing crazy, maybe a little bit of glitter, but I really do want to keep it pretty calm. My outfit tonight is also pretty casual. It is like a dress and not a dress, it's like a skirt and a tube top situation, but it's not like sexy. It's like cute, just because I'm trying to keep that vibe of friendship. Again, I'm not like putting a cap to it. It's just where I'm at currently. I'm really not looking for that. I'm not ready for that. I do think there is a mutual attraction, aspects about this person that are very attractive, and I feel like he might feel the same, but neither one of us are in a place where we're looking for that. I don't know, I can't speak for him. Maybe he is, but objectively speaking, knowing his situation, I don't think it's a good idea. So I think this is just for us to get to know each other a little bit more and enjoy some nice company, you know, while enjoying a nice meal. And I'm really grateful for that, because this is something that's really hard for me to do, to like go out. I know it sounds so silly to say that, but as a single mom, it takes so much effort to like get ready and get out the door. And I really have been putting in the work to get more comfortable doing that. So here I am. I'm gonna take this like pink color and just go over my lid with my finger. Like I said, this is like a very casual, soft look. I'm really not doing anything crazy. Definitely not full glam. Looks pretty cute. I am so committed to this YouTube journey. I literally haven't even been outside today. I woke up and started filming and have been filming all day. And sometimes those are the sacrifices you have to make for the things you want in life. You know, you really have to dedicate yourself and follow through. I think I am gonna go in with this like glittery pink right here, just a tiny bit. Oh my gosh, it is so beautiful. That might have been a little bit too much. I think that took it to the glam level that I was not trying to do, but it's okay. We will blend it out. I do have my second vlog coming up. Hopefully it'll be posted before this video. My computer, I do have an older Mac. It's a 2019 Airbook, and I ran out of storage a while ago. So I've been using external hard drives for this like YouTube journey, just making it work with whatever I can. And last week, my computer, my hard drive like was not connecting to my computer. And I think it was because I plugged it into my phone, which reformatted my hard drive, which was not good because I ended up having to delete my hard drive. Thankfully I put it on the cloud, but I had to delete my hard drive, and then I took it to, I was online with Mac support, and they were not able to help me. I had to update my OS, but I had no storage, not enough storage on my Mac to update it. So I ended up having to go to Best Buy. Oh wow, my lights finally synced up. How funny is that? I ended up having to go to Best Buy to the Geek Bar or Geek Squad or whatever and have them help me with it. I'm gonna go in with this darker one under my eye. And you know, they ended up charging me like $100 to do something that I literally could have done at home. I guess because I did uninstall and then reinstall the old OS, it cleared up enough space. So I should have tried updating my OS before I went in there, but I'm not a computer savvy person. So literally all they did was click the update button and then charge me $100 for it, and then cleared my hard drive, which I very easily could have done at home also. But it was a lesson learned. You know, I'm not gonna sit here and cry about the money being out. I believe every dollar we spend that gets wasted comes back times 10. And even more than that, like every dollar you spend comes back times 10. Those are just my beliefs. Anyways, my computer is back up and running. I'm just like learning how to operate the new OS. I have all the footage for my vlog too. I just have to compile it and edit it. I even started filming my third vlog. It seems that I had a really positive response from my viewers on that. It's definitely a series I'm gonna continue with. I'm gonna go in with the Milani bronzer. If you have not tried this drugstore bronzer, it's awesome. The price point is incredible. Normally I go with my Natasha Denona, but this is just what I had readily available. So I'm gonna go into that. Buff it on my skin. Again, I'm not going full glam tonight, just a casual, quick little cute makeup look. I've been loving this blush. I know I'm a little late to the party, but it's the Kosas in Butterflies. It's just this beautiful cool tone pink. Love it. I can't believe it's already Thanksgiving, pretty much next week. I mean, it's Sunday, so I consider this the start of the week. So next week, it's literally gonna be Thanksgiving. I have family coming in town starting this week, and this upcoming weekend, I go to see Sam Barber in Orlando, and I will definitely bring you guys with me and film like my outfit and all that fun stuff. So I have a really busy next few weeks. And then after Thanksgiving, we go on our family trip to Tennessee. We have a cabin up there. So we do Airbnb it. It's called Whiskey Rose. And yeah, I'm just so excited for the next few weeks. I love this time from like Thanksgiving to Christmas and even through the New Year. New Year is actually my favorite holiday. This is the Rare Beauty and Cheer. Amazing if you've never tried this. It's just so glowy and beautiful. It's really not a huge pigment payoff, but it gives you this incredible glow. Look at that. Ooh, I'm gonna do the Morphe brow pencil and then the Milk Makeup Clear. I have just been feeling so blessed lately. I'm finding gratitude in like everything, even the bad things that happen, I'm finding gratitude in it. And I know that's like a difficult concept to grasp, but everything really is working out in your best interest. I don't believe the world is like conspiring against you. I feel like everything is always working in your favor. And in my experience, that has been true, even through the hard times. Around Thanksgiving is when the elf on the shelf makes her appearance. And my daughter has one, her name's Snowflake, and that was given to her by our old neighbor Lana, and she is allowed to touch Snowflake because she's not the official elf on the shelf. My daughter's 4 going on 5, so now she finally gets the concept that she cannot touch it. So Snowflake this year is bringing a friend from the North Pole, and the friend is the elf on the shelf that you cannot touch. And last year, Snowflake got into so many naughty things daily. She was like Spider-Man, she was doing things with peonies, she was pooping Hershey Kisses. We just did so many fun things with her. So Violet has been talking about her nonstop since last year, and it is finally time to start the elf shenanigans again. And if you know, it's a lot of work, but it's totally worth it because the joy that it brings her is just unsurmountable. I think this looks pretty cute. I take the Milani Make It Last. It does feel so good to start being able to see a vision of my future again. I feel like leaving that toxic relationship, I really lost sight of what I wanted out of life. And I became obviously depressed, and these are things I've talked about, you know. And finally now I'm really coming back to myself, and I'm really remembering not only what I wanted out of life, but new things that I want out of life now. And it just feels so good to have goals to work towards. I'm going to use the Kevyn Aucoin Unforgettable Lip Definer. I do have a lot of networking events this week, which is not something I typically attend, but again, I'm trying to like get to this next level in my life, and to do that, you really have to do things that you don't normally do. I don't know if I love this lip, to be honest. I think it's a little too brown. This is the House Labs in Guava. And oh my gosh, the doe foot is so lovely. It has a little give back, and it's this wide, very soft doe foot. I love that. We're gonna go in with the Bubble Lash. So yeah, I do have a ton of networking events coming up this week. Well, I have one this week, and then I go to Orlando for Sam Barber. And then that Sunday I come home, I actually bought a ticket to a networking event, and it was brought to my attention by one of the girls I met at that birthday dinner I went to last weekend. And she had gotten a ticket and she invited me to go. And she texted me yesterday that she's not gonna go anymore, that she like requested a refund, which, I don't know, I guess she had something come up, but I committed, so I'm gonna go. And I'm really comfortable going to places by myself. I literally do everything by myself, so that's not the issue for me. It's just like going out of my comfort zone and like going out on a Sunday night, which I'm doing tonight, I'm doing next weekend. And my mom will be in town, so even if I have Violet, she can watch her, so that's great. But usually Violet goes with her dad on the weekend. So it's like an all women's event, and there are sponsors, so you get like a little goodie bag. I don't know what's gonna come of it. Even if not promoting my business, I just wanna go, just to be social, just to keep putting myself in these uncomfortable situations so I can get more comfortable being uncomfortable. I feel like that's the secret to growth, is literally making yourself uncomfortable. And that sounds so counterintuitive, but I really believe that's the secret to grow. So I'm gonna continue doing it. So far it's been working. I've been really seeing a big difference in my confidence, in my outward appearance, and just how I feel about myself overall. And not only that, but like I really am feeling myself become more magnetic like I used to be. And my goal for this next year is to like break through those previous ceilings of magnetism and manifestation and wealth and friend circles. I'm really like ready for that next level of my life. And you have to act like that person to become that person. And so that's what I'm doing. Going out to dinner on a Sunday night, putting in the work to get glammed, putting in the work to film, all these things, they all compound eventually and like will bring me the life that I'm working towards. So the L'Oreal setting spray, which mine is almost empty. I definitely need to refill this. Okay, I will be right back. That completes the final look. If you like this video, please leave me a comment. It really means the world to me to hear from you. And thank you so much for watching.